Standing nice and tall, we're going to roll through the spine on the exhale breath. Just activating those abdominals, bringing them back towards the tummy button. Restack on the exhale. Exhale to roll down through the spine, really articulating the spine, pulling back those abdominals. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale to restack, vertebrae by vertebrae, standing tall. Inhale, breath. And again, exhale, rolling down through the spine. Really finding the lengthening. And restack vertebrae by vertebrae. And just gently bending those knees one at a time, just finding some space in those hamstrings and bending both knees together. Try to keep the upper body down if you can, really finding a stretch through the lower back. And taking it all the way out along the mat. And sitting back, just relax the feet as you stretch out the lower back. And onto all fours now. As we exhale, curl through the spine, pushing into those shoulders, squeezing the tummy, and inhale back to flat back. Exhale, really scooping the tailbone, bringing the chin in. Inhale, bringing everything back. And again, exhale, scooping into that shoulder, and then flattening out the back. And again, exhale, curling that tailbone and relaxing. You should feel this really loosen out the top of the back. And bringing it into a nice plank now, rocking forward and back again, sending those heels back, lengthening through the spine, through the crown of the head. And pushing back with those hips, stretching the shoulders. And once again, just small rocks in that plank position. And pushing those hips back to a nice plank, lowering down and flexing the back, pushing the shoulders down and back, just finding a nice stretch through the whole spine. And tucking those toes, pushing those hips back up towards the ceiling. Coming back into that nice high plank position. Lowering down again. Just using the arms now, bringing the upper body up, pushing as we exhale up, shoulders down and back. Inhale back down to the mat. Exhale up. And inhale down. Forehead down onto the mat. Abdominals engaged, pulling the tummy button away from the mat. Exhale, lift upper body, bring the elbows down. Inhale, send the hands above the head. Exhale, bring those arms down. Elbows into the sides and then extend back above the head. Lifting but keeping the abdominals and pelvic floor squeezing away from the floor, supporting lower back. And now lift lifting arms and legs together. Again, shoulder blades together and sliding down into the glutes, hamstrings, everything switched on now. Lifting, keeping those arms straight, forehead stays down, looking down towards the floor. And bringing it back, stretching out those arms. Coming onto the knees, onto all fours. And extending out one leg. We're just going to take it backwards and forwards, just loosening off through the hips, inside of the thigh. Just take it gently here. If you've got tight hamstrings, you may feel it pulling, so just be very, very gentle. Allowing it to relax. Keep that breathing nice and deep. And then we're going to turn towards the ceiling, taking the hand all the way up and try and turn the head, then feeding the hand through between the arm and leg, sending the shoulder down towards the floor and just hold that stretch. Exactly the same with the other arm, reaching towards the sky and then very gently just sending that shoulder down towards the floor. Take the gaze with you as well. Good, coming onto the knees, just a nice big stretch, arms up on the inhale and then exhale as you open those arms. As we take it to the other side, extending the opposite leg. And again, just rocking backwards and forwards. Really finding that stretch on the inside of the thigh. Keep the spine in line. And then extending one arm towards the sky. Take the gaze with it. And then feeding the hand through between the arm and the leg. Taking the shoulder to the floor. And then recovering all the way back. Again, extending the arm towards the sky. And then sending that shoulder towards the floor. Coming into a seated position, sitting nice and high onto the seat bones. Spine nice and straight, feet flexed. Tummy engaged. We're going to exhale to roll down through the spine. Inhale, just taking a stretch forward if you can. Exhale, we restack vertebrae by vertebrae. Use the exhale breath to roll down through the spine. Inhale, reach. Coming back, exhale, restack. Sitting nice and tall onto those seat bones. And again, exhale down. Just hold there, allowing the hamstrings to relax. Just bending those knees now as we half roll back. Exhale, roll back, inhale, sitting tall. Just scooping away with the tummy, rolling over the tailbone first, shoulders down, bringing the chin in, rounding through the spine. Rolling back, scooping away with that tummy. And now losing the arms if you can, if not, just keep holding the back of the legs. Tucking that chin in, curling the spine and then restacking. Rolling all the way up, reaching up with those arms. Keeping those knees nice and still. And coming all the way down. Feet flat on the floor, hands down towards the toes. Hips, knees and feet in line. Exhale as we start by tilting through the pelvis up into the bridge. Inhale at the top. Exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, rolling down. Moving on the exhale, breath up. Hold at the top, inhale. Exhale, rolling down. And just finishing by bringing the knees into the chest, and you're done.